Have you ever been so hyped up that you busted an emote in excitement? Well, if you were to do that today at school, you'd be sent to the principal's office for intimidating other students. No joke, back in 2018, a school in Devon, England banned flossing. The school's head teacher at the time was quoted saying that the dance was being used to surround and intimidate other classmates. Miss Cox, former head of the junior school in Devon, said, "Fortnite is about mass killing of other human beings and being awarded by a dance of celebration if you are successful. One of these dances is even called the Nazi dance." Yeah, a bit of an exaggeration. Soldiers marching into brutal war, risking life and limb, can't really be compared to a family-friendly video game made for 12-year-olds. But it did get me thinking, would Hitler have even liked Fortnite? This colorful, fun-for-all-ages video game? Put on your favorite default skin, because today, we're gonna turn back the history books and see if Hitler would enjoy cranking 90s. Before diving too deep into Fortnite's game modes, let's just start with the basic understanding of the game. Fortnite is a vibrant and colorful third-person shooter where players fight on a battlefield to be the last person or team standing. There's also LEGO Fortnite for building and crafting, Fortnite Festival, which is a Guitar Hero clone. With these oversimplifications of the game modes out of the way, let's get started. First, we gotta ask ourselves, would the game stand out or appeal to Hitler? You know, the look of the game and its style. Even though he flunked out of art school, he can't deny that some of the art in Fortnite is great. Even if he has bad taste, there's so many different art styles to choose from. Unlike his art, it's not uninspired. There's anime, cartoonish, and more to choose from.
That's right, bro. The Jiggle Jiggle skin.
What is the Jiggle Jiggle skin?
Glizzy.
He is bound to find one that he likes. I'm looking at you, default Aryan skin. They even have the Ninja Turtles. This wouldn't be the first time the Turtles have crossed paths with Hitler. Next, let's dig a little deeper. We'll take a look at the gameplay. The core BR gameplay consists of landing, looting, and then shooting in solos or with squads of up to 4 players. Hitler being the instigator of World War II, it's safe to assume he would like playing shooters. Prior to World War II, he served in the Bavarian army and got an Iron Cross for dragging a wounded comrade to safety, showing that he can be a team player if he wants to. Does that constitute that Hitler would be playing with friends? No, not really. Even though Hitler was vegan, he was close friends with someone who took meat. Ernst Julius Gunther Röhm was Hitler's openly gay friend. If Adolf had a duo partner, it would be Röhm. Too bad Hitler had him executed. Not because he was gay, but due to political differences. Other than Röhm, he has no notable friends. Looking back at old photos, his colleagues always left his high fives hanging. Okay, no friends to play with. What about a girlfriend? It's pretty common for people in relationship to game together. Looking into A-Man's love life, he was no Adolf Rizzler. It's believed he had 4 significant others, all of which were disastrous. 2 committed suicide and the other 2 attempted suicide, so it's safe to say he wouldn't have a duo partner. He'd most likely be playing solos. But everyone knows if you want to have fun in Fortnite, you need to be cracked. And let me tell you, Hitler would definitely be cracked. Just look at this clip of him tweaking on meth at the 1936 Olympics. If rubbing a Ruger on your nuts isn't cracked, then I don't know what is. Let's also take a look at the game's player base. If Adolf was gonna load into Fortnite, would he be okay with any randoms in his lobbies? Well, about 62% of Fortnite players are 18 to 24 years old, but a lot of kids could have lied about their age, meaning the average age of players is probably younger than that. Majority of the players are also male, at about 72%. Would Hitler be interested in a group made up of mostly young boys? Yeah, actually. He even had a group for young boys known as the Hitler Youth, created in 1922. It was a youth program for the Nazis. It was created for young males ages 14 to 18 years old. He had another group called the German Youngsters, which was created for an even younger group of males ages 10 to 13 years old. Sadly, at the end of World War II, some of these kids became child soldiers. Now that we assessed Hitler has no friends, is cracked, and likes groups of young boys, we now need to look at what mode he would most likely play. The main modes are Battle Royale No Builds, LEGO Fortnite, and Fortnite Festival. Let's examine each mode and determine which playstyle Hitler would most likely use. While in power, Hitler didn't seem to have a passion for construction. He tried flexing his wiener by building the Arctic Wall and Autobahn. Other than that, he had no other big builds except for some summer camps. We can also rule out LEGO Fortnite since building and crafting is all that you do in that mode. There's not really a main goal or end for that mode right now. Okay, maybe he wouldn't be cranking 90s, but we still have the no build game modes to look at. At a young age, Hitler dabbled in the percussions. He tried playing the piano but reportedly sucked at it. His lack of discipline combined with his first rap battle ending in a loss pretty much rules out Fortnite Festival. Besides, something tells me Adolf wouldn't be a big fan of The Weeknd. Hitler leaning towards no build seems more likely. He was an infantryman after all. Hitler's low IQ wouldn't be able to keep up in BR builds anyway. Running and gunning without worrying about building seems to fit his simple mind. On top of that, his shaky hands due to Parkinson's wouldn't be able to keep up in builds. He'd make mistakes and it would be hard for him to compete.
I can't fucking compete! I just can't fucking compete! Can you get the fuck out of my face?
No builds would be his playstyle. Selecting a skin with a preferred art style and queuing for solo no builds feels like it's very possible for Hitler to do in the modern day. But wait, let's take a look at the community one more time. The Fortnite player base is very diverse and has people all around the world playing. Majority of the player count comes from the US at about 21%. And yes, the US is diverse with people from all around the world. But other countries like Brazil at about 5% and Mexico with about 3% are in the top 5 list for the player count percentage. Now 3% doesn't sound like a lot, but to put it into perspective, according to ActivePlayer.io in 2021, Fortnite was played by over 207 million players worldwide, with 25 million players logging in daily. That 3% is now 750,000 people playing Fortnite from Mexico alone. Fortnite has a big and diverse audience, and that's a big no-no for Hitler.
But you can't do this to me.
What are you gonna do? Start a genocide?
He once claimed that he did not wish to serve the Habsburg Empire because of the mixture of races in its army. Dropout Adolf did not like to play with other cultures. With this much diversity in Fortnite, Hitler would not be a big fan of playing with these people. So is that it? All of these obscure facts and data just to conclude Hitler wouldn't like Fortnite because he's a racist? If only there were a mode in Fortnite where he wouldn't be in a public lobby with other random players. That's just it though. I've been focusing on the wrong game modes and haven't touched one of the originals. This mode is exactly what we're looking for. Fortnite saved the world. I think this mode is perfect for Hitler. Let me explain. The Save the World mode for many is known as the way to get free V-Bucks, and to others it's a third-person PvE shooter with a co-op campaign. The campaign is set in a world overrun by zombies or husks. The story consists of expanding storm shields to claim land that the husks have took over, while also finding survivors to strengthen your base. Exactly how would this be a fit for Hitler? Well, Hitler's main plan was that he wanted to expand Germany. World War II started when Hitler invaded Poland for the sole purpose of reclaiming lost territory, just like how Save the World campaign starts by reclaiming land lost to the zombies with a storm shield. Hitler wanted to conquer more land for people that he thought were the perfect race. Storm Shield missions expand your base and have you conquer land. Upon completing the missions, you earn survivor slots. With these slots, you can recruit survivors to fight for you. We all know Hitler likes having others fight his battles for him, even as far as having children as soldiers. This mode oddly fits with what Hitler had in mind when he was in power. In the end, I believe in this modern day, Hitler would like Fortnite. He'd load up by himself, purchase a skin with his preferred art style, and play Fortnite. Not Fortnite Battle Royale, but Fortnite Save the World.